Good afternoon and welcome to Headingley. This league fixture, Leeds versus St Helens, 7th of September 1986. Here come the Saints onto the field. First of all, I'll run through the teams with you. St Helens first, of course. Number 1, Phil Vevers. Number 2, Barry Ledger. 3, Paul Loughlin. 4, Steve Halliwell. 5, Kevin McCormick. 6, Brett Clark. 7, Neil Holding. 8, Paul Farber. 9, Graham Liptrot. 10, welcome return to Andy Platt, having a recent broken nose. Number 11, Paul Round. Number 12, Roy Haggerty. 13, Chris Arkwright. And the subs, Sean Allen at 14, Bernard Dwyer at 15. The Leeds team now, number 1, Gill. Number 2, Pratt. Number 3, Creaser. 4, Gibson. 5, Andrew Smith. 6, Conway. 7, Dick. Number 8, Peter Smith. Number 9, Butt. 10, Hill. 11, Kevin Rain. 12, Medley. 13, Heron, with number 14, Cooper, and 15, Gunn. In the corresponding fixture last season, we were unfortunately beaten here 8 points to 21. We met Leeds 3 times last season. As I say, we lost here 8-21 with a 12-all draw at St Helens, and in the first round Premiership at St Helens we was beaten 38 points to 22, when in the first 15 minutes we should have been 18 points up, but unfortunately the ball didn't run our way and we were substantially beaten. Teams facing up now for the kick-off. Chris Arkwright as captain, Neil Holding to kick off. A fine day here at Headingley. There's the wind blowing from left to right as we are facing you, away from the electric scoreboard end. Yeah. Referee happy now. Neil Holding kicks off. Deep kick with the wind. Leeds drive it forward. Looking for the gap, finally brought down on the 25-yard line. Roy Haggerty and Brett Clark in straight away in the thick of it. Leeds running forward now. Peter Smith driving forward. Leeds bring the ball away. Back to Rain. They'll tackle. Paul Farber gets in on Andy Platt's tackle. Saints will have to be up to these Leeds, get in quickly and bang them down. Roy Haggerty in, his opposite number, bangs him down, no messing. Leeds play it right. Hooker Butt swings it right, not much way through, last tackle now. Leeds will be looking to kick this ball downfield. Straight into, right up in the air, held well in the air. Well fielded, Kevin McCormick took it well, stepped out to 1 tackle and 2, but unfortunately 3 Leeds players go up and dump him down. Liptrot now, acting halfback, moving the ball right, on to Paul Farber. Paul Farber running forward. Brought down by Dick and Hooker Butt. Out again, Andy Platt. Approaching the halfway line, Graham Liptrot, acting halfback, inside to Neil Holding, change direction, out to Clark. Ball to Farber, created the gap, oozes of space, Clark on the inside. Farber didn't see him, was looking on the outside for Halliwell and McCormick. Linesman in on a heavy tackle on Paul Farber. Oh no, beg your pardon. Heavy tackle on Haggerty before the halfway line. I was following the ball, must be an off the ball incident. Yes, he's got Kevin Dick out. Referee going to have a few words with this Kevin Dick, obviously give Haggerty some attention off the ball. Well, Alex?
Well, Ron, it looked there as though Roy Haggerty was going to make the overlap and was, should we say, obstructed by Kevin Dick. Good advantage for Saints, loss there. Good break by Paul Farber early on.
First penalty to Saints. Kick down 25 yards from Leeds try line now. 6 tackles to play. Andy Platt driving forward. Well brought down Peter Smith and Butt. Saints breaking through over the 25 yard line now. Graham Littrot acting half back. Brings it inside to Chris Arkwright. Paul Farber in support. Short ball misses out Farber. Kevin McCormack. Ball goes loose. Leeds player drops on it. Leeds bringing it left. Big forwards driving forward. No way through from him. Well tackled by Platt and Roy Haggerty. But out to Dick. Out to Brendan Hill. Well dumped down. 3 Saints tacklers. This tackling, they'll have to tackle well today. Keep these big Leeds forwards down. He's bringing it inside. Kevin Rain. But acting half back. Moves it right. Out to Conway. Conway, a pass out to Medley. Siding through. Just over the halfway line now. Leeds bringing it left. Out to Dick. To Hill. Well tackled. Managed to get his ball out to Kevin Dick. Kevin Dick shrugs one man off. Gets the ball inside to Conway. He out again to Gibson. And he's in just to the left of the post for a try. Good try there from Leeds. Dick in at the action. Out to Creaser and out to Gibson. Good bit of support play. Passed the ball round the man. Slight hint of a forward pass to me, but the ball was kept going very quickly there. Leeds in the lead now. Well, Alex, Leeds in the lead. What do you reckon of that try?
That was a good try, Ron. Initially, Kevin Dick did the spade work, beat Brett Clark. Also good work by Conway. Very clever little half-back, this fella Conway. And Carl Gibson doing what he's best at finishing. Pace took him over for the try. Saints up against it now at these early stages. They can't afford to let Leeds get too far on top. We know what they did last season. This is David Creaser, the centre, who will eventually take the goal kick. And only just. Very difficult kicking against this very blustery wind, blowing approximately, as Ron said, from left to right.
Well, 5 minutes gone now and Leeds in the lead, 6 points to 0. Neil Holding to kick off again. With the aid of the wind. Kick deep into Leeds half. Awkward kick. Fumbles the ball but it comes back. No knock on. Ball round. Roy Haggerty up to get the man down. Gunn, beg your pardon, but running forward, just managed to get over the halfway line, tackled by Paul Farber and Graham Littrot. Leeds moving it right. Hill brushes off 2 tackles and goes through. Still going. Referee has blown up for something in the tackle, I should surmise. Obviously he's lost Leeds ground there where the man had broken through. Got Paul Farber out now, having a word with him. Said he's threw a loose arm in at the tackle. Penalty to Leeds. First penalty to Leeds now. Gill lining up to go for touch. Puts her in touch just before the halfway line. Leeds in possession. But to play the ball, moves it left to Dick. Hill in support. Dick acting halfback. Moving it left now. Farber and Round well in there. But can't get him to ground. Finally do so. But again, acting halfback. Moves it left again to Dick. To Heron. Loop movement. Into Medley. Leeds now. Running forward. Peter Smith. Saints defence now coming up quickly to try and stem this Leeds attack. Lovely crisp ball play from Leeds. Missed the chances of a good try there from Gill. A good beating pass out from Gill to Creaser to Pratt, and nothing down. Up and under now. Well taken, Phil Vevers. Went down well, Vevers there. If he'd have stood up in the tattle, they'd have taken him over the line. He did really well. Kevin McCormick, acting halfback. Clears the line. Clears a good 15-20 yards right from his own try line. Liptrot inside. Agate tries to get through. Unloads the ball to Liptrot. Over to Chris Arkwright. Oodles of space here. Arkwright created the gap here. Saints on the attack. A long pass out to Barry Ledger. Down this touchline here. Bundled into touch by the Leeds man. Good play there by Saints, Alex. A good siding run there by Arkwright.
Yes, the only trouble was Ron, Arkwright broke so fast the support was non-existent. A good pass to Barry Ledger, still left him with a lot to do, but the thing that worries me is that these Leeds forwards, they've got a very big pack, and they're certainly, the Saints forwards are going to have the work cut out this afternoon. Also, this young lad Conway showing some very nice touches indeed. He'll have to be marked very closely indeed.
Right, away we go for a scrum on the 25-yard line. Referee wants them further over. Kevin Dick to feed. Ball comes out Leeds side. Out from Dick to Heron. Well tattled by Brett Clark and Neil Holding. Good half-back combination there. Ball moving right to Kevin Rain. Dick acting half-back. Smith, first receiver, driving forward. Tries to push Paul Locklin out of the way, but Paul Locklin does his stuff, brings him down. Leeds again, moving it right. Hill. Still stood up in the tattle, still going forward. With Saints tattlers clinging onto him. Saints will have to get into this game and bungle them down, no problem. Ball coming across field to the left. Kevin Rain, barging through, last tattle now. Just inside Saints half and last tattle. But, through to Conway. Conway kicks for touch. Retrieved by Ledger. Ledger driving forward. Beats Conway over the 25-yard line. Pushes his way past Butts, but is brought down. But by Kevin Rain. Andy Platt. Saints lacking a bit in support. Graham Liptrot. Paul Farber. Leads up on the attack very quickly. Not giving these Saints any room. Ball back to Neil Holding. Kicking downfield. Good cross kick from Neil Holding with the wind, but it bounces inside. Well taken by Leeds number 2, Pratt. Driving forward over the 25-yard line now. Brought down well by Steve Halliwell. Chased him well with Chris Arkwright in support. Leeds now moving it right. Medley. Kevin Dick acting halfback. Moves it right to Smith. Inside to Dick. Keeping this ball moving, these Leeds. Inside to Butt, the hooker. He's brought down just short of the halfway line. Kevin Dick, as ever. Left. Kevin Rain looking for the gap. Unlucky to Conway. Always somebody there in support. Tries to get the ball out to number 5, Andrew Smith. Barry Ledger knocks it down. We'll be back onto 6 tackles now. Andrew Smith to Hill. Hill, first man, driving forward. Good strong forward this Hill. Can't get him to ground. Out to Butt, swings it right to Dick. Peter Smith comes in, cause the obstruction. Medley brushes off the feeble tattle there. Neil Holding goes on the outside. And finally brought down. Beavers kicks the ball as he comes to plate, and it's into touch. A scrum down now. 30 yards from Saints line. 11 minutes gone. 6-0 to Leeds. Free kick, penalty kick to Saints. Kevin Dick not retiring. Paul Locklin steps up for this penalty kick. Should be able to get it a good way downfield. Saints in possession now, just getting over the halfway line, I beg your pardon. Neil Holding acting half back, Roy Haggerty playing the ball, out to Paul Farber, moves it left. Unloads the ball Farber to Neil Holding, Saints bringing it right, arc right, looking for the way through. Trying to get the ball out. Unfortunately his pass is knocked down and fell on by number 7 Kevin Dick. Leeds on the attack now, Hill driving forward. Finally bundled down now by Chris Arkwright, Graham Littrot and Paul Round. He's moving it left, out to Peter Smith. Inside pass to Kevin Rain, to Dick. Paul Round comes up to him, but Dick gets up and runs away. Bundled down with Halliwell and Graham Littrot. But acting halfback. Moves it right. To Heron. Oh, intercepted by Neil Holding. Well read by Holding. Out to Brett Clark. Saints in possession now. Kevin McCormick, captain halfback. Moves it left. Moves it right, I beg your pardon. To Holding. Liptrot. Inside to Paul Round. Coming from a standing start. Saints not looking very lively at all. Graham Liptrot. Moves it left. Roy Haggerty. Looking for his way through. Tries to unload, but his way is bad. Roy Haggerty plays the ball to himself, goes forward, gets the ball knocked out of his hands. Graham Littrot, inside pass to Brett Clark, to Andy Platt, will give it a way through, tries to get inside to Paul Farber, but the Leeds tattlers have him. Steve Halliwell now, coming up, acting halfback. Moves it right, Neil Holding, feigns as though he's going to kick through, feeds up to Vevers on the attack, last tattle for Saints now, Neil Holding. Tries the up and under, sun in the Leeds man's eyes. He knocks on right in front of his line. And the referee having a word with Paul Round. The ball was loose and Paul Round went in for it. The referee gave him the knock on, he just had a word with Round and must have thought he'd gone in a bit aggressively. Scrum down now, couple of yards from Leeds line. Neil Holding to feed. Ball comes out Saints side. Dummy down the back to Arkwright. Arkwright still going. Tries to unload to Brett Clark. Brett Clark, yes, inches short. And he's over for a try just to the right of the post. Good play there by Brett Clark. Initial spade work by Arkwright. But give it to Clark. He still had it all to do. And he goes over to the right of the post. Good try. Alex?
Well, he's got Saints back in the game, Ron. Just to look at Brett Clark, he's not the biggest of players. How he managed to squirm through there was quite amazing. The initial switch with Chris Arkwright appeared to be going nowhere. He fed Clark, squirmed his way past 3 attempted tackles and put Saints back in the game. Perhaps the most interesting thing there, the actual scrum. Neil Holding put the high kick up. The Leeds player lost it in the sun for a split second, hence the knock on, and I feel this is what Neil Holding must be doing. He must use the wind, as I'm sure Leeds will in the second half. Paul Laughlin converts, we're back to 6-all run.
Yes, the first time we looked like putting it together after a dull patch in the middle of the park, and we get down, as I said, Neil Holding puts an up and under. The full-back Gill affected by the sun. We made it count and we're back in the game. 6 points apiece. 15 minutes gone in this first half. Kevin Dick to kick off. Pitches upfield to Barry Ledger. Bounces up nicely for Ledger. Drives his way forward. Well tattled by Heron and Butt. Graham Littrot tapped in half-back. Moves it left. Out to Brett Clark. Paul Farber running hard. Brought down by Conway and Medley. Liptrot now acting halfback, moving it inside, changing direction to Andy Platt, looking to unload, manages to get away Andy Platt. To go on his own, Brett Clark now acting halfback, moves it right to Neil Holding. Paul around, out to Paul Laughlin. Did well there, Paul Laughlin, but shrugged the first tattle off. There wasn't much space, he's well spotted, well up these Leeds players. Out to Arkwright. Inside ball to Haggerty. Good ball from Arkwright to Haggerty. Steve Halliwell a bit late, unfortunately couldn't get up quick enough and Haggerty was stranded on a limb. Out now to Graham Liptrot. Neil Holding kicks downfield. Not strong enough I don't think of Holding. Ball bounces infield. Fielded by Andrew Smith. Andrew Smith coming away with it. We're brought down by Neil Holding. He's now just in their own 25-yard line. Hill on the run. Finally brought down by Arkwright round the top and Andy Platt round the legs. Leeds now taking it right to Peter Smith. Runs into Farber and Haggerty. Kevin Dick now, acting half-back. Taking it right. Over to Conway. Out to number 11. Is it Kevin Rain? Is it no? 13 Heron. Loses his foot in and is brought down. Leeds approaching the halfway line now. Last tattle of this sequence of 6. Out to Butt. To Kevin Dick. Looks to kick upfield. No problem for Kevin McCormick. Takes the ball. Keeps in field a bit. Saints now to Halliwell. Saints at 6s and 7s again. Out to Graham Liptrot. Short ball to Andy Platt. Graham Liptrot now. Bringing it away. Bringing it right to Arkwright. Pushes off 2 men. Looking to unload. Heron has his way barred. Phil Beaver's up in the attack. Back to Paul Loughlin to kick downfield with the aid of this wind, as Alex says. We've got to pen them down in their own half with the aid of this very strong wind. Fielded by Andrew Smith. Driving forward the 25-yard line, brought down by Paul Loughlin and Paul Round. Leeds in possession now. Just getting over the 25-yard line, but running forward. Tackled by Paul Farber. Kevin Dick moving it right. Carl Gibson looking for to get in the thick of the action. Unlucky there. Finally bring him down just short of the halfway line. Good strong lad. To Smith. Smith drives over the halfway line. Looking to unload. Only Graham Liptrot hanging on to him. Saints forwards leaving him to it. But acting halfback. Takes it right to Kevin Dick. Out to Heron. Shrugs off a tackle by Roy Haggerty. Still looking to unload the ball to Conway. Leeds running hard now. Midway between the 25-yard line and the halfway line. Kevin Dick again. Scything kick through. Just short of the 25-yard line. Well, Leeds looking dangerous on the attack, Alex.
Well, Ron, there have been lots of opportunities whereby the Leeds first 2 men in have had opportunities to offload the ball, and I think we can be glad so far that they haven't. Saints tackling has not been particularly good at times this afternoon. A lot of players going too high. Well, 6-all. Neil Holding comes away with a scrum, Ron.
Out to Phil Beavers in attack, yes, to Steve Halliwell. Rather high tackle, referee gives play on. Finally brought down by the fullback Gill and Gibson. Paul Loughlin now with the ball to Brett Clark. Inside from Holding to Paul Round. Pens off one. Still going Paul Round. Still going, just managing to... He's still going with the ball. Manages to get it out to Andy Platt. And Andy Platt knocks on. Well, they let Paul Round do it all there, and when he finally got the ball out, Leeds couldn't get him to ground, and he gives it out to Platt, and as I say, unfortunately knocks on. Scrum down now, Kevin Dick to feed. Out Leeds side, brings it blindside to Gibson. Shrugs off Paul Loughlin, tries to unload, but Ledger and Neil Holding are in like a shot. Out to Kevin Dick, moves it right to Medley. Looking for the way through. Feeble tattle there. Andy Platt pushes off Haggerty as well. Still going, pushes off Brett Clark. Gets the ball out, as I say, to the Leeds man. He knocks on. Beaver scoops it up. Saints coming away with the ball. Leeds very strong attack there. Feeble tackling by Saints. Leeds just side through it. Paul Farber in possession now. Gets the ball, well, he was in possession. Smith, I think it was, pinched the ball off him. Out to Kevin Rain, looking inside to Heron. Heron with the ball. Just in Saints' 25-yard line now. Leeds on the attack to Conway, inside to Smith. Brought down by Andy Platt. Loses the ball, but it comes backwards. Oh, he must have lost it again. Andy Platt scoops up, Saints in possession. Out to Paul Round. Saints stood still. Arkwright from a standing start. No way through with this Leeds, the three-man tackling. Out to Graham Littrot. Moves it right. Ball round. Graham Littrot looking for the half gap in. Brilliant break by Liptrot. Out to Roy Haggerty. Nobody's going to catch this Haggerty. Right under the sticks. Caught Leeds cold there. Brilliant break by Graham Liptrot. Created the break out to Roy Haggerty, and as I say, nobody will catch this Haggerty when he picks his knees up. Brilliant try there, Alex. Right out of the blue.
Well, just a try Saints wanted. Roy Haggerty, who's certainly backed up very well this afternoon. Graham Littrop made the initial break with his normal, what you call his outrageous dummying run. The Leeds defence fell for it, hook, line and sinker. Originally, I thought there was a lack of support, but as ever, the Roy Haggerty was up there with him. Went virtually half the length of the field. I suppose Maurice Bamford's in the stand today, Ron.
Not today, you never know, he might be. Anyway, Saints in the lead now, 10 points to 6, with Loughlin with his conversion right under the stick. Shouldn't have any problem. Lining up now for this conversion. Slots it between the posts, no problem. Saints in the lead now, 12 points to 6. 23 minutes gone of this first half. Just what Saints needed. They've been very lax so far this first half. A good individual try there by Clark, and now this individual one again by Haggerty, running a good 50 odd yards. Saints will just have to keep it up, but let's hope they come to life now. Ledger with the ball, showing the ball, going cross field, breaking through, finally brought down by Kevin Dick. Heron in support. Brett Clark acting halfback, switches the way to Liptrot again looking for the way through, manages to get it out to Steve Halliwell. Steve Halliwell coming cross field, trying to unload. Oh, a rather bad pass there off Steve Halliwell, fielded by Hill. Out to Medley. Leeds on the attack now. Pushes Steve Halliwell off. Good forward this Medley. Having a good game so far. Good, hard, strong running forward. Been Leeds' best running forward so far. Out to Kevin Rain. Leeds in possession. 30 yards from Saints line now. Kevin Dick acting halfback. Brings it left to Smith. Brought down by Arky. Only Arky on his way, on his own. Arkwright. Leeds lose the ball. Neil Holding, jinking break. Can he get through? Going on his own, looking for the way through. Crossfield run by Neil Holding. Brought down by Andrew Smith. Well fielded there by Neil Holding. Must have run 30 or 40 yards on his Todd. Out to Brett Clark, to Graham Littrot. Looking for support to Barry Ledger. Going crossfield, Barry Ledger. On his own. No way through. Saints have to sharpen their ideas now. Brett Clark acting halfback. Ball going to be moved left. Out to Chris Arkwright. Straightens up Chris Arkwright. Kicks through. Well picked up. Oh, I was going to say well picked up. He looked as though he picked it up, but unfortunately he fumbles the ball. Good bit of thinking by Arkwright. Saw the gap there, Alex, and tried to go on his own.
Yeah, worth a try from Chris Arkwright. Once again, he was there by himself, but also a magnificent break by Neil Holding. Once again, that's his strength, the jackrabbit run.
Kevin Dick to feed this scrum. Try again. Dick to feed. Ball comes out. Dick didn't retire, but the referee doesn't bother. Leeds in possession. Leeds coming away, trying to get over the 25-yard line with it. Brought down by Neil Holding. Kevin Dick, acting halfback. First out to Hill. Good strong forward this Hill. Manages to unload to Medley. Medley brushes off the tackler Steve Halliwell and still going, but he loses the ball. Paul Farber scoops it up. Saints on the attack now. Can they make this count? 30 odd yards from Leeds line. Iron Man Haggerty brushes off one. Gets his ball out to Andy Platt. Andy Platt straightens up. Goes over nearly on the 25-yard line. Leeds penalised for lying on the man as he tries to play the ball. Penalty kick to Saints. Right in front of the sticks. 25 yards out. Gill, the offender, the full-back. He wouldn't let him get up and play the ball. As As I say, penalty kick to Saints. Paul Loughlin lining up for this kick now. Paul Loughlin already kicked 12 this season and 2 today. Shouldn't have any problem. Right in the middle and 25 yards out. Yes, no problem. Loughlin penalty goal and away we go. Well, Alex, Saints in a good attacking position there, smothered by the Leeds defence. Perhaps it saved them 6 points.
Well, yes, Ron, it's a bit of cover there for the any more lapses in defence by the Saints. And Leeds making a change now. Number 11, Kevin Rain, coming off and replaced by Gunn. See if he can supply some more bullets for the Leeds attack run.
Well, we resume now. Leeds with a little crafty kick off, and they managed to retrieve the ball, positioned it well, a bit fumbly. Anyway, they're on the attack now. Out to Hill. Leeds on the attack to Butt. Bring it right to Smith. Smith driving forward. Pushes off Forber's tackle, but it's finally brought down by Brett Clark. And I can't see who's underneath. Andy Platt. Roy Haggerty. Leeds on the attack again, just over the 25-yard line now. Conway acting half-back. Gonna bring this ball left, I think. Out to Heron. Inside to Hill. Good strong forward this Hill. Takes some pulling down. Last tackle now for Leeds. Conway acting half-back. Back to Dick. Tries a little chip kick through by Dick, but it's at least a knock-on. The referees not give it. Come off Saints player to Leeds player. He definitely knocked on, but the referees give another 6 tackles. Out to Gibson. A danger close to the line, this Gibson. Leeds on the attack now. 5 more tackles to make it count. Out to Butt. Hill on the burst. Running hard, this Hill. Brought down by some good Saints tackling. A 3-man there. Andy Platt lip trotting round. Leeds moving it right. Dick on the loop. Out to Smith. Smith driving his way forward. Saints defence holding out well. Out to Gunn. Moves it right to Dick. To Heron. Looking for the space through. Plenty of space here for Leeds. Pratt in possession. Gets it inside to Creaser. Creaser loses the ball. Definitely knocks on this time. And the referee sees it this time. Scrum down now. 20 yards from Saints line. Saints in the lead 14 points to 6. With half an hour gone of this first half. Neil Olin to feed this scrum. Ball out Saints side. Ball out to Clark. Beavers up in the line. Should have let it go first time there, Beavers. Halliwell in support. Over it comes. Right again. Forber charging through. Looking to unload, but Dick has his arm clamped. Brett Clark acting half-back now. Swings it inside. Andy Platt. Andy Platt beats one man. Couldn't unload. Finally brought to ground. Ball round. Acting half-back. Taking it left. Comes round again. Arkwright. Leeds doing a good stint at tackling. One round the bottom, one round the top to prevent this ball being released. Graham Liptrot. Out to Neil Olin. Feigning to kick through. Inside to Paul Round. Again, Brett Clark in support. Loses his feet. Heron had hold of his head. Manages to get out the ball out to Platt. Platt out to Loughlin. Inside to Paul Round. Saints keeping this ball moving. Clark down. He looks a little injured. The Saints set the ball left. Out to Haggerty. Tries to unload Haggerty round the player, but it's scooped up by Medley. Leeds now in possession. Just inside Saints half. Saints will have to get stuck into this tackling and bang them down, keep them down in their own half. Leeds now trying to come away but getting nowhere. Out to Dick, left again. Hill bursting through. Well brought down, good tackle by Andy Platt and Graham Liptrot. How are we putting it together now? Out to Smith. Smith unloads the ball, seen by Clark, tries to get through the Leeds Saints in possession. Clark does well, forages in there for a loose ball and comes up with it. As we say, he's not the biggest of men, but he certainly gets stuck in there. Chris Arkwright looking for the way through, loses the ball there. Just midway between halfway and 25-yard line in Leeds half. Arkwright on a characteristic breakthrough, but gets the ball knocked from his grasp. Penalty kick to Leeds now, just inside their own half. Get out. Gill coming up to take this penalty kick. Doesn't gain much yardage with that kick now, but Leeds in possession. Kevin Dick to play the ball. Out to the hooker, but inside to Hill. Saints seem to be getting the measure of this man now and bundling him down first time. They've been causing some havoc so far this first half. Both the props for Leeds. Anyway, out to the other prop, Smith. Finally bungled down. Gunn, acting halfback now. Moves the ball left. Out to Butt. No way through for him. Kevin Dick, acting halfback. Going to move this ball left. Out to Heron. Dangerous man this Heron, looking for the way through. Shrugs off 2 tackles. Manages to get the ball out to Dick. Looking for space now, Dick. Gets the ball out again to Gunn. Gunn driving forward. Is it the 6th tackle now? No. Leeds still in possession. Moving it right. Heron. Over to Medley. Medley again. Knock on. Saints must have possession, I would think. Yes, Saints have possession. Saints taking it on the short side, but bringing it back inside to Paul Round. Gets the ball out to Neil Holding. Long pass out to Andy Platt. Tons of space over here. If we can just break through. No support for Andy Platt. Brett Clark now, acting halfback. Goes left to Chris Arkwright. Trying to push his way through. Well tackled by Leeds hooker, but Paul Farber. First man looking to unload inside to Graham Litchot, to Brett Clark. Andy Platt again, tons of room over here if we can get through. Lovely ball out from Platt to Clark. Clark hurrying down the field. Oh, unlucky there. Looked to pass inside to Loughlin. Thought twice about it. Perhaps it would have been better, but anyway, Saints still in possession. Loughlin to Holding. Holding kicks through. Barry Ledger chasing it. Good high kick from Neil Holding. Leeds fullback has to turn round. And well played by Ledger. Tackled him well right on his own try line. Good bit of play there by Saints. Have to contain Leeds on their own line now. Well in. Paul Round. Leeds trying to come away now. 3 tackles there now. They've gained about 15-20 yards. Out to Kevin Dick. Moving it right. Gets it inside to Dick. Good play by Leeds. Always somebody there in support for Leeds. Kevin Dick on the 25-yard line. Leeds bring it left. Out to Hill, out to Gibson. Dangerous character this Gibson, but there's no way through for him this time. Brought down on the 25-yard line. Last tackle now. Leeds kick forward. Phil Beavers up to it. Well taken by Beavers. Brushes off Conway. Rushes off Conway. Yeah, still going Beavers. Brilliant play by Beavers. Manages to get the ball from inside his own half over to the 25-yard line. Brett Clark flat out in the middle of the field there. Out to Arkie. Arkie looking for the way through. Inside there to Paul Round. Referee rules a knock on. Steve Halliwell down. There's something, an off the ball incident obviously. The linesman's on. Saints physio always also treating Brett Clark over here. Steve Halliwell down. It's only the 3rd match. He's been in for some harsh treatment, this Halliwell so far. Well, Alex, what do you think of that incident?
Well, as you say, Ron, Steve Halliwell's had a certain amount of clog. It's our friend Kevin Dick being spoken to by the referee. More than that, his name's going in. Well, it's only a 4-letter word, so it shouldn't have much difficulty. But once again, a silly penalty from the Leeds point of view, because it obviously gives a chance for Paul Loughlin to increase the Saints' lead. Saints are using the win, as we saw with the up and under by Neil Holding, to great effect and pegging them in their own half. They've got to do it this half, because I'm sure that Leeds will do the same after the break. Paul Loughlin now with a chance to increase Saints' lead further to 16 points to 6. which he does so. Brett Clark running back there, looked for a moment as though he'd pulled a hamstring when the trainer came on the field, but it seems to be okay now.
Thank you, Alex. Well, 3 minutes left in this first half. Saints go further into the lead, 16 points to 6 now. As Alex says, a silly penalty there by Leeds, especially with the strong wind in Saints' favour and the accuracy of Paul Loughlin. Great kicker, this lad, Paul Loughlin. Leeds kick off, well taken by Chris Arkwright, driving down the right wing here. Brought down by Carl Gibson and Hill, the prop. Graham Littrot inside, lets it go. Saints a bit mixed up there. Leeds in possession in Saints 25-yard line. Now Hill out to Butt. Butt looking for the way through. Butt no way through. Gunn knocked in half-back. Who's it right? To Heron. Dangerous carry to this Heron. Out to Dick again. To Medley. Good forward this Medley. Managed to shrug off Holding's tackle. Also Halliwell. Unloads the ball to Creaser. Creaser going for the corner. Was finally brought down. 10 yards short of Saints' line. Leeds in possession now. Bringing it crossfield. Dick out to Smith. More or less in the middle of the field now. Leeds on the attack. Dick acting half. Back to Heron. Looking for the loop. Out to Dick again. Doesn't manage to catch it. Leeds still in possession. The ball comes back. Leeds bring it left. Over to Heron. Out to Carl Gibson. Danger man Gibson. Shrugs one off. Shrugs two. And gets in at the corner for a try. Leaves Barry Ledger. And I can't see who it is. Paul Loughlin, I think, in his wake. Good try there by Carl Gibson. Good strong lad. Gets in at the corner. Leeds a bit more in the game now. 16 points to 10 at present. With a difficult touchline kick. Well, Alex, he made well of that scoring chance.
Yes, Ron. Having said that, the defence was there, but Leeds, the game is very much like last season's here, whereby Leeds had a lot of chances, especially when they went wide, and the final pass went to ground. And Gibson certainly is a difficult customer to stop from that distance, but it puts them back in the game just before half-time too. This is David Creaser now, hoping to increase the lead score to 12, which would bring them right back into this game. The popular side quiet, but to no avail, so still 16 points to 10, Ron.
Thank you, Alex. Yes, all on half-time now, with Leeds just creeping back into it now. Still a try and a goal, the difference. 16 points to 10 for Saints. Neil Holding to kick off. As I say, Neil Holding kicks off deep into Leeds half. Picked up on the line. Leeds bring it forward. First tattle down by Round. As we said, there's the half-time hooter. Saints in a 16 points to 10 lead. First half tries by Clark and Haggerty, with Loughlin with 2 penalty goals and 2 conversions.
Welcome back to Headingley for this second half. And both teams now out on the pitch. St Helens beating Leeds on their own mid-in by 16 points to 10. And this time the Saints will be against the wind. Quite strong, the wind, as Neil Holding proved in this first half, and Paul Loughlin with some nice long raking kicks. Anybody's game here at the moment. No doubt Coach Murphy in the dressing room at half-time has been mentioning the tackling, which on occasions today has been high and not always stopped in particular the first 2 men in for Leeds, the big props. Anyway, it's Kevin Dick to restart. And Steve Halliwell to bring the ball away for the Saints. Gets up to the 25. Graham Littrot. Andy Platt beats one. Spoons it out wide to Paul Laughlin. Paul Laughlin beats his man. Shrugs them away. Can he go the length of the field? He can. Superb run that by Paul Laughlin. Now Saints are set up here early on. They need a try. Barry Ledger's in the line. Phil Vevers. Phil Vevers inside to Paul Round. Paul Round gets the ball away. Referee wouldn't have it. Well, a bright start there for the Saints. 3 tackles, virtually the length of the field. A great raking run there by Paul Laughlin. Certainly one to watch for the future. Leeds defence need to watch him now, for that matter. And that's Kevin Dick to put the ball into the scrum. Fullback Gill in the line to no avail. Chris Arkwright in. Paul Forber. And this Brendan Hill. Kevin Dick acting halfback, waiting for the support. Peter Smith. Leeds take the ball right. Dick. Andy Platt in with a tackle. Leeds will take it right again. Saints defence push up. Dick slices the kick. Well, Pratt, the right winger, inside to substitute Cooper. Referee Carter of Witness signals the knock on. Scrum 15 yards inside the St Helens half. We believe that David Creaser. No, David Creaser still on the field. Leeds have the substitute on, Cooper. Looks like Conway who's gone off. Well, he did have an injury quite early on, despite his part in the early Leeds moves. Neil Holding with the put in. Saints have it. Kevin McCormick comes inside. Brett Clark acting halfback. Graham Liptop, very much the playmaker in the Saints team these days, with the absence of Harry Pinner. Roy Haggerty making a blindside run. Paul Forber has it, drives forward just over the halfway line. Graham Liptot once again acting halfback. Works the blind side. That man Haggerty again. Chris Arkwright making a move. Arkwright has it. Platt tries to break through. Held by some solid tackling now. Brett Clark. Chris Arkwright takes them on, looking for support. Halliwell dribbles through and almost gets the touchdown. Well, Steve Halliwell has increased Saints' lead in dramatic fashion. A quick play of the ball. Realised he might knock on, dribbled through, and the quick play of the ball wrong. Good thinking.
Yes, brilliant thinking there. A debut for his debut try, actually, like first try he scored for Saints. Steve Halliwell. Good thinking. Good pass out to him by Arkwright. It was, I think, taking the ball through. Thought Halliwell was a bit more up in support than he was. He came up onto it, booted it through, collected the ball, was brought down just inches from the line. It was the 6th tackle, and he managed to play the ball to himself and go over just to the left of the post. Brilliant bit of quick thinking. Paul Laughlin lining up now for this conversion. Shouldn't have any problem. Whops it right between the sticks. Another 6 points for the Saints. 22 points to 10 now in the lead.
Well, yes, Ron, of course the ball can be played forward. No question about the legality of the try. Saints have established a good platform so far. And Kevin Dick to doubtless to say to kick for territory. McCormick feels. Looks to get out of his own 25. Paul Round acting halfback. Tries to take them on himself. Brendan Hill tries to grass him, but he does so. Liptrot, Andy Platt. Graham Liptrot looking for runners. As ever, it's Roy Haggerty. Fends away one. Gets the pass out to Halliwell. Kevin McCormick unfortunately had gone inside. Well, it worked in the end. Graham Liptrot. Brett Clark. Arkwright, the defence comes up. Arkwright holds the ball, tries to force his way through. Well, you get the feeling at this stage that if the support is forthcoming, there'll be more tries here for the Saints. Can't afford many silly mistakes like that though. Graham Liptrot for once getting in a bit of a tiz was. This is Leeds number 13, David Heron. And Kevin Dick organising the show for Leeds. Works the blind side, Peter Smith. Brendan Hill. Soaking up the St Helens tacklers there. Dick again. Heron. This is Creaser. He's supporting inside him. What a great tackle by Phil Beavers. Try saving tackle by Beavers. Slate wiped clean. Leeds can build on this now. Can get organised. Creaser. It's a 15 gun. But tries to work his way through. Kevin Dick again organising. And that's Peter Smith. Now what will Leeds do? Dick goes himself and scores. Well, there weren't many options there. That was the, I suppose, the painfully obvious one. And Kevin Dick scores a try reminiscent of Brett Clark's early on in the first half. Well, early points for both sides, Ron.
Yes. Just over 7 minutes gone in the second half now, and a try to Leeds. As I said, Dick is the instigator in the thick of it all the time. Unlucky not to have a try over here. A brilliant pinpoint pass from Dick to Creaser, but he was brought down just short of the line. Leeds still on the attack, made it count, brought it over left, and Dick in there again in the thick of it. Dives over just to the left of the post now. I think it's Creaser now lining up for this try conversion. As I say, he's got the win with him. When he can get the ball to stand up. Saints are now making a substitute. Sean Allen, I think it is, coming on for Paul Forber. Creaser now, hopefully this time, to convert this try. Makes no mistake. Right in between the sticks. Leeds back in it again. 22 points to 16 in Leeds' favour. Beg your pardon, in Saints' favour.
Well, thank you, Ron. Very interesting change this. Paul Forber, who apparently was carrying an injury before today's match, has been replaced by Sean Allen. And it'll be Neil Holding to restart. That's David Heron. Leeds with the tails up at the moment. Sean Allen gets into a tackling frame of mind straight away. But out to Peter Smith, willing worker for Leeds this afternoon. Kevin Dick, Paul Round up very quickly. The count hold Brendan Hill. Got to keep an eye on these Leeds forwards. That's David Heron. It's the ball out to Gunn. Dick sees half a gap. And Tony Butt retrieves for the scrum down to give Leeds a chance of regaining possession. At the moment we have a time-out, as the Americans would say, for an injury. Meanwhile, on the far side, Paul Forber being led back to the bench, not in the best of health by the looks of it. Certainly misses weight in the scrums and his tackling ability. Holding gets possession. Ball bounces around. Arkwright to Laughlin. Laughlin, who's troubled this Leeds defence on several occasions this afternoon. Centre partner Halliwell acting halfback. Platt trying to drive his way through. Graham Liptrot. Arkwright. That man Roy Haggerty again. Fends his way past three tacklers. Great chamber, Brett Clark in support. Anyway, Leeds have it. Running wide, Steve Halliwell and Kevin McCormick. Tackle the second row medley. That's Cooper working the blind side. Kevin McCormick in once again with Andy Platt. Peter Smith. And ball comes out, ball round. And tackled by Butt. Graham Liptrot, Arkwright, holding, jinks and weaves, goes inside, keeps the ball alive. That's Sean Allen, Brett Clark now. Brett Clark to Paul Laughlin. Paul Laughlin driven into touch on the 25. Still get the impression that this is anyone's game here this afternoon. 22 points to 16 to St Helens. Chances for both sides. Leeds have it. Paul Round breaks quickly from the scrum to Norvale. Neil Holding grounds his man. Andy Platt lays on top of him. Referee Carter penalises him. It'll be the Leeds fullback Gill to try and gain them a bit of ground. Should be able to with this wind. Couldn't quite get to halfway. It'll be Tony Butt to restart for Leeds. Brendan Hill. The ball pops out to Laughlin. Saints can steady it down now. Chance wasted for Leeds. Arkwright. A bit undecided there, Chris Arkwright. Neil Holding. Holding the typical jackrabbit run, gaining another 5-6 yards. Not to have picked up a knock in that particular tackle. Looks like the small of the back run.
Yes, he must have taken a knock in the tackle, as you say. He was looking for the way through. Typical holding run, as you say, and he's lay prone on the ground. A little bit of treatment, and let's hope he's alright. We need his inspirational skills. Saints looking a bit more lively when they move this ball out to the wings. Another piece of local scenery being pointed out to my co-commentator Alex Service here. But we're in the middle now. We Neil Holding. Yes, he's up and fit to play the ball now.
Thank you, Ron. Ball round on the dummy run. That's Andy Platt. Didn't make much headway. These big Leeds forwards. Now it's Graham Liptrot. That was, I say, the Liptrot, arc right move. Sean Allen this time. Arc right on the dummy run blind. Last tackle. Now, what option have Saints got this time? Brett Clark. Off a Leeds player. Barry Ledger kicks again. Tries to hold the ball up in the wind, but unsuccessfully.
Well, the ball coming back there off one of the Leeds players by a kick through from Brett Clark to Barry Ledger. He didn't know whether the referee was going to wave him off. He tried to loft one in the air. As it was the last tackle, the referee he didn't keep the Leeds side back. They was well offside, but he let it go on. Anyway, Leeds in possession now.
Thank you, Ron. Unbiased as ever. Peter Smith now. For Leeds, driving forward. Ball round. Going for the man without the ball. Need a bit of spotting Paul round there. Man with the ball all the time. Kevin Dick tries to force his way through. Saints must make sure of their tackles here. Brendan Hill. Chance for Leeds to peg this deficit back. Tony Butt makes another 3 yards, and it's the last tackle. Dick tries a little chip kick through, but it's a very poor kick indeed. By his own high standards, of course. Andy Platt trying to make ground. Referee penalising Kevin Dick for an infringement just before they play the ball. A chance for Paul Laughlin to relieve matters for the Saints, which he does successfully. Liptrot with a tap. Goes by himself, Graham Liptrot. Roy Haggerty in support. Chris Arkwright now. Well, would you believe it? Would you believe it? Barry Ledger goes under those posts. The crowd are booing. The referee is totally unmoved. Superb initial break by Graham Liptrot, Ron, and given that amount of space, there's only one result with Barry Ledger.
Yes, brilliant, Alex. As you say, Graham Liptrot in the thick of it again. Brilliant spade work. Initial by Graham Liptrot. Out to Andy Platt. How Platt got that ball out to Ledger, we'll never know from here. But Ledger still had a couple of men to beat, but he just scythed through them, made no mistake. Lofts his hand in victory just before he touches down. Another 4 points to Saints, and the conversion there by Paul Laughlin. 28 points to 16 now in Saints' favour. 15 minutes gone in this second half.
Well, certainly plenty of tries, plenty of points this afternoon. Plenty of time for more as well. Very awkward corner that with the sun streaming down. Barry Ledger, the try scorer, gets back to the 25. Sean Allen. Fresh pair of legs. Replacing Paul forward, of course. Graham Liptrot trying to work out the next move. Paul round. Paul round offloads to Brett Clark. Pleasing feature of Paul Round's play. Arkwright holding, Saints go along the line. Roy Haggerty fends Dick away. He's still going. In the end, looks as though he was going to take the grandstand on. Maybe it was the attractive blonde Ron that took his eye, we'll never know. Anyway, Leeds have it from the scrum, that's Kevin Dick. Trying to go down the line, Phil Beavers. Up in the line, takes his man. Once again, referee Carter penalises. This time, Brett Clark for holding down in the tackle. And it'll give fullback Gill a chance to put Leeds on the attack. £28 points to 16 now. Kevin Dick with a tap, a move on here from Leeds. Brendan Hill, rather pedestrian. As it happens, Kevin Dick again, the hub of all the Leeds attacks, calling all the shots. Peter Smith. Eventually grounded by Allen and Arkwright. Dick to Heron. Run around move. St Helens defending doggedly. Steve Halliwell completes the tackle and does even better than that and gets the ball. Saints come away with it. Andy Platt running wide. Leeds number 15, the gun. Shot across. Ball round. Graham Littrot works the blind side, not much space for him there. Tackle completed. Graham Littrot stays in play despite a certain amount of mauling by Brendan Hill. Chris Arkwright keeps the ball alive. There's an overlap here for Saints. Ball round. Ball round goes inside. Support on both sides there for the Saints. This is Steve Halliwell. Kicks over. And despite Steve Halliwell's protestations, the penalty is awarded to Leeds, presumably for offside. And Gill once again presses the Saints back. Kevin Dick. What a great tackle by Brett Clark. It needed to be. Good move by Leeds. Dick again. To Gunn. Leeds keep the ball alive. Dick. Held by Arkwright. But to Hill. Leeds take it right. Creaser. Graham Littrot's tackle. A little bit high. Gill. To Heron. And Saints regain possession once again. See what they can make of it this time. Neil Holding. Paul Round, ever willing to run at the Leeds defence this afternoon. Maybe the pass was on there. Graham Littrot straightens up. Tries to get through by himself. Neil Holding, all sorts of signals behind his back, Neil. Andy Platt. The Saints should be looking now to get this ball wide. Chris Arkwright. Dummy straightens up, takes them on. Keeps the ball alive, Holding. Littrot. Saints must go forward with it. Laughlin. Roy Haggerty. Well, nearly a very important break by Roy Haggerty. But the ball eventually finds its way into touch. Neil Holding to put the ball in. Referee penalises the Saints. And St Helens now look towards another tackling stint. Leeds losing the ball quite early on in their previous attacks. Heron switches the ball inside. Chris Arkwright over the top. Dick again. Unlucky. Well, it should work for the post office run, Kevin Dick. You've put a right telegraph on that.
Yes, I'll say there's no danger. Neil Holding well up to it, like, but just couldn't keep hold of it. Scrum down now on the 25-yard line now.
Kevin Dick to put in. Saints have it. Neil Holding. Phil Fever's in the line. Has he outrun his support? He's still going. Barry Ledger. Well tackled there. Roy Haggerty, as ever, eager to join the line. Not this time. Sean Allen trying to force his way through. Saints must get this ball wide. It's Graham Liptrop looking for runners. Chris Arkwright. Chris Arkwright to Neil Holding. That's a good ball to Halliwell. Halliwell to McCormick. Tries to turn on the outside. Steve Halliwell backs up superbly. They won't stop him under the sticks. Well, there's danger every time Saints take the ball out wide, Ron.
Yes, brilliant try there, Alex. Initially Halliwell out to Holding. Holding went through. Back to Halliwell to McCormick. McCormick hurrying for the line. Halliwell up in support again. Takes a great pass inside. Pushes off a defender behind the line and touches down in between the sticks. Brilliant try. 23 minutes gone of this second half. 32 points to 16 in Saints' favour, with Paul Loughlin lining up for this conversion. Shouldn't have any problem right between the sticks. Makes it a lot easier if they score behind the sticks, doesn't it? Anyway, no problem with that. 34 points to 16 in Saints' favour now.
Well, Saints are, shall we say, most certainly in command here so far. Steve Halliwell finishing off that try in superb style, proving he can finish in both divisions equally well. Kevin Dick to restart. That ply of his of the short kick. Andy Platt fends off Heron. Trying to take the ball out wide, that's where the danger is. Brett Clark. Sean Allen. Neil Holding, Arkwright. Saints trying to get out of their own 25. And a fine game by Chris Arkwright this afternoon. Always willing to run at the opposition with the ball. Liptrop. All round. Okay, trying to get the Saints organised. Roy Haggerty's joins the line. Sidesteps past two. Paul Loughlin. Ledger outside him. Last tackle now. Clark to Liptrot. That's turned the winger. That's a superb kick by Graham Liptrot. Maybe the idea was to try and put Kevin McCormick through, but well, Ron, after the Salford game, Graham Liptrot's developing into quite a kicking specialist.
What can we say, Alex? I was just going to say the same thing myself. It must be a new role for him. A good 25-yard kick there against the wind. Admitted it floated up in the breeze and perhaps codded the Leeds man. We're pleased to say, but anyway, Leeds take the ball on the 25-yard line now.
Chris Arkwright in with a solid tackle. Leeds forwards looking rather dispirited, shall we say, at this moment in time. For such a bright start. Peter Smith offloads. Chris Arkwright in again with the tackle. Carl Gibson, not too much of Carl Gibson this half. Kevin Dick gun. Saints defence holding out at the last tackle. Both wingers funnel back. Leeds work the blind. Kevin Dick finds touch. Saints looking for 3 consecutive league wins today, and also to extend this first division record of theirs, previously held by Widnes. Referee Carter not satisfied with the put-in. Holding, grasped by opposite number Kevin Dick. Brett Clark, acting halfback, the ever-willing Arkwright keeper runners. Sean Allen, tackled by Heron. Brett Clark, Arkwright again, lip trot. Haggerty passes in orthodox fashion. This is Paul Laughlin. Very big strides, this lad. Tendency to go inside though, with Ledger outside him. Arkwright dummies, takes him on himself, looks for the support. Came rather late. Paul Round restarts, takes the defence on. Last tackle, Graham Liptrot. Well, what can Graham Liptrot do next? He's off again. As Brett Clark tries to clatter his the Leeds man to the ground. Gibson. Good rugby by Leeds. Lack of numbers in defence for the Saints. The ball goes to ground. Kevin McCormick makes sure the tackle is completed. Peter Smith. A lot of passes today. Gone to ground. This is Cooper. Cooper beats one. Superb ball inside to Butt. Well, once again, that's typical of Leeds. Look, this afternoon, the final pass has been the letdown, really. Well, Ron, Leeds once again wasting a good chance.
Yes, Alex, brilliant work by substitute Cooper here in front of us. Side through the Saints defence. A good inside pass to the hooker Butt, but he hadn't got the legs.
Very good, Ron. Neil Holding to put the ball in the scrum for the Saints. Saints have it once again. Good work by Graham Littrot. Holding held the ball up for Beavers in the line. Paul Laughlin looking for support. Still going, Paul Laughlin. Those long legs pumping away. Well, Leeds have had great difficulty in holding this lad, Paul Laughlin, this afternoon. Littrot. Roy Haggerty. Smashes Kevin Dick away. Not a third time. Now, Paul Round takes them on. Individual stuff by the Saints. A chance to go wide now with Graham Littrot. Brett Clark. Good tackling by Medley. Bill Beavers joins the fun. Steve Halliwell has a clear run to the line. Well, a total lack of defence there from Leeds. They look a jaded, despondent side. Well, Ron, the floodgates have well and truly opened.
No way back for Leeds this time, Alex. Brilliant try by Halliwell there. Good Australian trio there from beneath us. Brett Clark onto Phil Beavers. Phil Beavers shaped well, got the ball out to Halliwell. Nobody was going to stop Halliwell. He must have run a good 40-45 yards. Touches down in between the posts. Should be an easy kick for Paul Laughlin now. 31 minutes gone now, making to this second half. 38 points at present, with Loughlin lining up for this conversion. Shouldn't have any problem. Had quite an easy day today, Paul Loughlin. Saints try scorers are making it easy for him, scoring underneath the posts. Makes no mistake with it. 40 points to 16 now in Saints' favour.
Well, I think there'll only be St Helens people left shortly in this ground, Ron. It's a bit of an exodus, and who can blame them? Well, the Leeds player of the match, Tony Butt, the hooker. Perhaps a correct choice in the circumstances. Kevin McCormick trying to bring the ball away. Sean Allen tries to join the party. Well, Coach Murphy will certainly be pleased that the Saints have got exacting revenge for the Premiership defeat at the back end of last season. Chris Arkwright looking to offload. Saints take it away now. Once again going wide. This time Andy Flatt spotted. Saints keep it alive. Well, the gaps appearing left, right and centre. Phil Beavers joins the line. Last tackle. Brett Clark out to tactical kicker, lip trot, but no, they run it, Saints. Haggerty going wide. Haggerty's taking him on, looking for support. Pens one away. Unfortunately, the pass went forward. Saints had the numbers once again. The Saints doing their First Division title hopes no harm at all this afternoon. Regardless of the composition of the lead side, it's still a good win here. Beavers. Ankle tap by opposite number Gill. Saints are here, eager for the ball. Steve Halliwell, Brett Clark. Sean Allen steps off his left foot. Brett Clark acting halfback. Ball round. What will the Saints try and do here? Neil Holding. Neil Holding run around with Platt. Roy Haggerty. Roy Haggerty running wide. Defence does its job for once this afternoon, certainly in the second half. Saints will look to put this ball down the line. Loughlin goes by himself. Little up and under. But no, referee Carter signals for offside. Brett Clark, the disappointed Saints player there. Once again, this lad Brett Clark had quite a useful game today. Kevin Dick to take the tap. That's the Leeds number 2, Pratt. Leeds throwing it everywhere now. Medley, Heron, support there in the form of Tony Butt. Carl Gibson tries to take them on. Good pass there to crease. Roy Haggerty's there with a last gasp tackle. Heron to Gunn. Gunn fires on all cylinders. Well, Medley following up there. Give Leeds 4 consolation points. They've halved the deficit now. Well run, it'll be a tight game if he kicks this.
Yes, that's an understatement, Alex. As I say, Leeds a consolation try. 4 minutes left of this game, roughly. They've looked good on attack, Leeds, but the final things haven't just come right for them. The passes have gone and to ground, forward passes, etc. Full marks to Saints, been tremendous this second half. Scored 24 points this second half. Leeds player unlucky there, it's the posts. 40 points to 20 now, Saints lead. Brilliant performance, second half performance by Saints. They're just bringing a substitute on now. Bernard Dwyer is coming on for Paul Round. Back to you, Alex.
Yeah, certainly in the 3 games we've privileged to witness so far this season, the Saints have been very much a second half team, asserting their authority on the game after half time, as Lee and Salford found to their cost. The tackling may have been loose on occasions, but in attack, certainly no problems in the second half. Leeds pick up. And that's Pratt going back. Neil Holding in with the tackle there on Andy Smith. Leeds sweep across field. Good tackling there by Kevin McCormick and Chris Arkwright. Greaser, Heron. The gaps there, Tony Butt. Butty gave the ball to Dwyer, Littrots. Roy Haggerty forces his way through, and there's the hooter. Well, an excellent game from the St Helens supporters' point of view. The amazing scoreline from Headingley. St Helens 40, Leeds 20.